driving me crazy. Look, let me tell you a few things about the Women of Lockerbie. Don't be fooled by the lace on their collars or the flowers on their teacups. They're not the sweet little old ladies they pretend to be. They're tigers, and they're ferocious. You know what they just did? They called in the television crews, the networks, the American networks. They're down in the warehouse with their news reporter waiting on a statement from me. Oh, and that's not all. There's 200 women. 200 women with candles. They're trying to make this an international incident, these people.
I thought Lockerbie already was an international incident.
Lockerbie? Hardly. The world has forgotten all about Lockerbie. They forgot it right after the crash. But if these women get it back in the news, then it will be. And I'll never get out of here.
You don't like her?
What's the like? Lockerbie is the Siberia of the State Department. But you gotta put in your time in places like this before you move on to better assignments. Me? I'd rather be someplace else. You know, Tel Aviv, Kuwait, the hot spots. And if I play my cards right, I just might get sick.
You don't like it here?
What's it like?
Why are you doing this, if you might ask?
You mean the business with the clothes?
Yes.
I have orders from Washington. They want things moved on here quickly, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's time for these people to move on already. I mean, it's been 7 years. 7 years, for God's sakes. Get a life. I tried telling them that, but they don't listen to me. They sent the mayor to see me. They sent the bishop, for God's sakes. Next, they'll send in one of those mothers. Oh, the mothers are the worst. They come clutching little photos of Johnny blowing out the birthday candles on his birthday cake, or little Timmy smiling with a mouth full of braces. There's always a mother in there who will stop you from doing your job.
What about the fathers?
Oh, well, I have to deal with them too. But men are different. You can at least reason with a man, and they don't shove those pictures in my face. What do you got there?
My son's picture from the 6th grade, smiling, with a mouthful of braces. Look!
Was your son on board?
Yes.
I didn't know.
His body is out there somewhere. They never found him.
What was his name?
Adam. Adam Alexander Livingston.
Yes, I seem to recall it.
And this is his picture when he hit the home run in the Little League. The score was tied and the bases were loaded.
Yeah?
Yeah, he drove them all home. And this is the ticket stub from the Yankee game I took him to on his last birthday. It's funny, I just found this in my coat a few minutes ago. I hadn't worn this coat in years.
Oh, your son was a Yankees fan, huh? Hell of a team, the Yanks. Hell of an owner, George Steinberger. Great coach, always has been, always will.
Yeah, he's a great coach, all right. Mr. Jones, do you have children?
No. No, I don't have a wife. I had a wife. I had two, actually. But we never had children.
Well, it might be kind of hard for you to understand the pain that a parent feels.
They say there's nothing worse.
They're right. There isn't. Do you see that hill?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yes.
My wife is on the other side of it.
Right now?
Yes.
Doing what?
She's looking for my son's remains.
You're kidding me.
No.
Women, you know?
It's not women who feel lost. Not just them, it's men too.
Not like that.
No, not like that. I guess you're right, it is different. The women show it, and the men don't. And they show it more because we don't. It's not fair, really, now that I think about it. The women do all the crying. And the men, they do the crying for the men, too. When Adam died, I cut myself off from the pain. I had to. I couldn't take it. But then after that, I didn't feel anything else either. But just now, when I found this ticket stub from the Yankees, I felt something. For the first time in years, I felt something.
You did, huh?
Yes. Do you see this thing? It's a little piece of paper. Who could have thought that a little piece of paper like this could have this type of power? George, those clothes are not just clothes. They're not things. They have life, just like this little piece of paper. Reconsider your decision. Release the clothes to the women.
I wish I could. Really.
Mr. Livingston?
Over here.
Who's that?
It's the women.
The women? Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. I'll see you around.
Come on.